डू यू नो आरबीआई काफ़ी क्लोजली वॉच कर रहा है इस गोल्ड लोन इंडस्ट्री को एंड अभी रिसेंटली आरबीआई ने एक न्यू नोटिफिकेशन निकाली है रिगार्डिंग दिस गोल्ड लोन इंडस्ट्री. हाय, आई एम रूपाली एंड लेट्स टॉक अबाउट गोल्ड लोन इंडस्ट्री.
India is one of the largest consumers of gold in the world, and rural India accounts for 60% of the gold consumption. This rural India depends primarily on the monsoons. For example, if crops are good and monsoons are on time, then these farmers buy gold. But if the rainfall is not enough, then these farmers sell their gold and take up the loan, which is the easiest and the quickest way for servicing any financial needs. For lenders, gold loans are more advantageous compared with other loans like home or car loans because of the short period, lower processing time and cost, and greater returns due to higher interest rates. And these factors, along with appreciation in the value of gold, have led to an explosion in the gold loan market. Other main reasons for which gold loan is taken includes first is wedding, second for education expenses, third the medical emergencies, and fourth for travel plans. But the question is who provide this gold loan in India? So the gold loan market in India is divided into two parts. One is unorganized sector, which includes money lenders and pawnbrokers, and the second is organized sector, which includes banks and NBFCs. For years and years, gold loans have been taken by people from all sections of society. These lenders and the pawnbrokers, having local market knowledge, provide quick funds with almost no documentation and are known for charging higher interest rates. This unorganized sector is completely unregulated and involves many risks like lack of assurance of getting gold asset back, manipulating the gold valuation, and high rates of interest. But being among the oldest and the most widespread of the sectors to date, holds more than 60% of the entire gold loan market. The organized sector mainly includes banks and NBFCs, which are non-banking financial companies, where these are governed by Reserve Bank of India. RBI instructs the organized sector to ensure proper safeguards and appropriate policies for issuing gold loans.
सो आरबीआई इस ऑर्गेनाइज सेक्टर को काफ़ी क्लोजली वॉच करता है ताकि ये एक फ्रेमवर्क प्रोवाइड कर सके टू प्रॉपरली फंक्शन एंड इट इज़ बिकॉज ताकि ये लॉन्ग रन में बेनिफिशियल हो फॉर द कंट्री एज अ होल.
In fact, NBFC gold loan companies in India have transformed the market, bringing in several new benefits like faster processing times, accurate valuation, flexibility, varying gold loan formats and repayment options, safekeeping and auction processes. Now, RBI has mentioned three important guidelines that this organized sector needs to follow. The lenders are not allowed to lend any amount of money that is greater than 75% of the value of the gold, which is called loan to value ratio, that is submitted as collateral by the borrower. It is done to ensure that the banks have sufficient safety to absorb any losses by selling the gold with respect to the gold prices at that time in case the borrower defaults on the loan. Next, RBI also mandates that no more than 20,000 can be given in the form of cash when the loan is distributed, and the remaining loan amount needs to be deposited in the borrower's bank account. Lastly, RBI also instructs lenders to conduct the auction of any gold if in case a borrower defaults in a fair and transparent manner in locations that are accessible to the borrowers. So why RBI all of a sudden released such a notification? RBI found few NBFCs like IIFL Finance to be violating regulations relating to the size and the form of the loan dispersals, the evaluation and assaying of gold, the levying of the charges, and the irregularities in the auction process. And this could potentially cause systematic trouble in the future as the gold loan industry grows in size. RBI is still working on the detailed guidelines for gold loans that lenders will have to follow. And with these norms and guidelines, gold loan business will help avoid systematic risk and become more sustainable in the long run. Thank you for watching till the end.